Hey everybody, it's Terrence Herman, aka Blub0nes, and I'm talking to you from Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. Why am I in San Francisco? Because Watch Dogs 2 takes place in this great city. So I'm here to tell you whether you should get it or not and kind of take you to these iconic spots. And while we're here in San Fran, don't forget to play with Blub0nes.
Sprinkling gunpowder, seems that everything is about to blow.
So you guys know me, I'm always talking about immersion in games, and one of the coolest things about Watch Dogs 2 is pretty much all the shops. You're gonna see the shops all over the game. You can actually quick travel to the shops, and they look just like the ones you see here. You have all kinds of colorful, cheesy shirts, I love SF and all that fun stuff. But it really gets you into the mood of what this is, which is Taylor Street. Right next to the Fisherman's Wharf. Did I get in? Good. First off, I want to tell you guys a little bit about the story of Watch Dogs 2 before we go any further. Watch Dogs 2 is about a hacker group called DedSec. DedSec is comprised of 5 members.
I'm Satara. This sweetheart is Josh, aka Hot Sauce.
Yo, you're Hot Sauce? Yeah, man, I loved your frat house hat. Real talk.
Thanks.
This weirdo's Wrench.
The needs of the many.
And this Casanova is Horatio.
What's up, brother? What's up, man?
The magic of this game revolves around an operating system called CTOS 2.0. The first version took place in Chicago with the first game, but this one is in Silicon Valley, Sacramento, all the Northern Cali areas, and more specifically, San Francisco. Everyone uses CTOS 2.0, which makes the flow of information amazing. However, privacy is forfeited in the process. Let's talk about the pros and cons, the likes and dislikes, good news and bad news. You know me, I like to start with bad news first and then off on a nice note. So, talking about the bad news, I believe that the driving, which is a huge part of an open, free roam game, was actually very clunky, very slow, and one of the biggest things is you could not shoot outside your window while you were driving. That made the playability a little bit difficult, making you want to get out your car to actually get things done. Using your hacking skills to get rid of pursuers, you're talking about the cops, the other gangs and stuff like that, it was very difficult because once you used all your points, you can't get it back until you get outside and do something special or hack some civilians. And so with that, I didn't like the driving factor of it, and getting around the city that way was it was troublesome. The good news was the parkour. All right, first of all, there's a lot of good news, but just in the movement base, we can talk about the parkour. The melee animations, the weapon that he uses is amazing. It's a rubber band string with an 8-ball at the end of it. Like, I would be terrified if someone came at me with one of those. But anyway, the best part about this character, Marcus, is that, in my opinion, not only the fact he's African American, but he is very socially advanced. Sorry about that. I lost connection earlier. So, DedSec is committed to helping citizens regain their privacy and emerge from under the thumb of Big Brother. Marcus is important to this rebellion. I gotta go. Let's talk about the game design. Watch Dogs 2, like I said, is an open world. You're sprinting, running across different buildings, different terrains. So the parkour system is in use and it looks wonderful. Not every animation is exactly the same. Some of them are a little bit different when you're trying to do the same objective. So I find that very refreshing, and it really brings realism to the game. Also, the little inlays that they have on the menus, they're using this like anarchist, comic book, very colorful style that is really cool to see. I think it kind of captures the rebellion of San Fran, if there was one. Other than that, I love everything that they had as far as the NPCs, right, the non-player control characters, and everything they had as far as the cars go, and the layout was wonderful. It really captures the feel of San Francisco. All in all, Watch Dogs 2 wasn't a complete hack job. The driving factor was such a huge issue to me while I was playing the game that it kind of made me not want to travel the city as much. Now, that being said, it was a great game, so I give it 4 out of 5 bones. Alright, so if you liked my review, let me know. If you didn't like my review, let me know. But regardless, don't forget to play with Blue Bones.
Cause I could never make you happy.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want. Also, let me know if there's something that you want me to review. I'll be happy to do it. Check it out. I'm an open book, alright? Look forward to more videos in the future. Don't forget to play with Blue Bones.